The only worry is if we fail,
then we have to
backtrail.
We'll be on the other side, stuck.
Yeah, because
We might maybe hit some snow and get stuck.
Yes, it goes.
What's up, everyone? Shane here with ROA Off-Road. Super excited. We're doing a little adventure and we have some guests with us. Of course, Cynthia, my wife, and Courtney with ROA. And you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Patrick. This is my wife, Amanda, my oldest Atticus, and youngest Grant, and we make up Rugged Destinations.
Yeah, so you got a pretty cool rig, and you guys have, where have you guys adventured or traveled?
So we actually now live full-time in our rig, so we don't own a home anymore. And we spent the winter in Baja, so we got to hang out, live on the beach, tropical style for 3 months, and then we've been up all the way to the northern tip of the continent, Prudhoe Bay.
Yeah, really. We met up at the Overland Expo and just got chatting. I was meeting a bunch of people, but I feel like you guys were really cool, and we saw some of your content, and we're like, man, these guys be really cool. Maybe if we showed you around Utah and in a trailer, so you could kind of see what we do and what we're all about.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We're like the nerd at the prom. We're just happy to be here. we're just grateful you guys had us along. We got this beautiful backdrop, and I was telling Amanda when we were driving up the hill, it's like the perfect time of year to be here. It's all green and lush and beautiful.
Oh yeah, I heard Amanda doing Sound of Music over the radio. You know, it's like
they should be playing that year round.
Around here, it is beautiful. A lot of people don't. You think Utah is just like desert, Moab, southern Utah, and we have I think some of the most spectacular mountains in the world that a lot of people don't know about. The most hidden, best mountains is what I should say.
Yeah.
But we're gonna tour you up. We're not gonna do anything too crazy. We might maybe hit some snow and get stuck. I don't know.
That.
Tippy, I don't know.
Yeah.
So should be an adventure.
We're used to snow where we're from, so we love snow wheeling.
Okay, well there you go. Later on, we got to do a tour of your truck. So stay tuned. Later on in the adventure, we'll do a tour of that, and probably we're gonna show you some cool trailers and give you guys some opportunity to beat them up and tell us what you think about them too. That will be fun.
Love that.
Awesome.
That. Yeah. Well, appreciate you guys having us out.
Sounds good. Let's get going.
Nimble little machine there.
Right? Yep.
Working hard. Another day at the office. Nice. Here we go. Hit? Sound like he scraped something. Like nothing.
Scotland. Hard to get
Go.
It's Renogy Core 1 system.
Okay.
So it says
So that's your hub, your
20
control
days, 20 days and 14 hours of battery life right now.
So it just depends how much fun we want to have. Is really what it comes down to.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take a truck down there and winch a fallen tree out of the way.
Otherwise,
Otherwise, it's good.
the road's great. Tiny bit of snow, not a big deal. We have a hatchet,
a hatchet.
And I have hatcheted some amazingly large things before, so it's like totally doable.
So
We would have to
it
drag
a
it
big-
a little bit.
How big
and
how big a tree? Like,
I would say it's a solid 14 inches.
yeah,
And it would have to be made into two pieces because
See-
it's stuck at one end and stuck at the other end.
it's wedged up in some trees, so when we pull it, it's going to drop down and get wedged into some other trees. So once we drop it down,
We're
the first
committed.
time, we have to cut it and then
That-
wedge the other piece away.
And I hadn't thought about yet, we're super committed once we cut it because one truck
We'll
will
stuck
be on the other side, stuck.
Yeah, because it's about 9 feet, so we can drive the truck under.
The trailer, we measured, it's like 9 to 10 feet. So
Yeah.
the tall trailers will not fit up.
There might be more fallen trees because nobody's been down there probably. With the,
I'm optimistic. I'm
Is this
excited. The only worry is if we fail,
Then we have to
then
back.
we have to back trailers up.
what do you think?
I don't know.
Patrick, so what are we attempting here?
But the general game plan is we're gonna use this strap, hook up to the ram. Shane's gonna give it a nice good pull. The plan is gonna be to pull this tree down, crossing our fingers, it just breaks miraculously. That would be ideal. Otherwise, we have a hatchet and we're gonna cut this much wood with a hatchet.
We're determined. There's no backing out now.
No plan to
It's gonna be epic. Yep, it went straight down. Now watch out because if it snaps somewhere, stuff might go flying.
I think Atticus should help us get started. We know when you want to tap out.
Yep, there goes. Now let's see what the other part does. Might all come down now. I almost feel like you should leave it there. I guess. Probably is. Oh, keep rolling, keep rolling. Now we're gonna have to go in the snow to get around it. We have some runway over here now too. It's nice and peaceful down here. It's the nice part about having a trailer that can get too crazy stuff. Is that you have places like this all to yourself.
That's pretty low.
We just got to camp. Really cool spot next to the river. We got the Robson, so
Okay.
we're gonna set it up together. We're all set up and ready to go.
So we just got to camp. Beautiful site. Patrick set up the tent. The Robson, right?
We got it.
How was that?
For a first time, I can't complain.
Okay.
A little bit of setup required, right?
Yeah.
Totally manageable, and I think the guys were telling me after a couple of times,
You get better
it
at it.
probably, it
Is
probably
way
gets
easier.
a little simpler.
Yeah, for sure. But we came down to update everybody. How do you feel the trail was?
I thought the trail was fun.
Yeah.
It was a really good time.
Not too difficult.
Nothing crazy. Like I said though, when you were pulling through, I think one of the obstacles, I felt like the trailer did better than the truck did.
Yeah, that Sequoia struggled, but the trailer just kind of like popped up.
Yeah, just hopped right over.
Well, just fine. Yeah, it was fun. And then going down the steep switchback area, we came to that log that was fallen right across the road.
Oh yeah.
We got that tape measure. You and I went and scouted it ahead of everybody because we just thought we have to back up a trailer a mile or two.
Yeah, that would kind of ruin a guy's day.
Yeah. We can do it though. We could have done it, but that was fun. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Nope. Certain members of the crew, they thought that it was going to take 2 hours, and somehow I think we polished that out in 20 minutes.
Yeah, we knocked that. I drove under it, pulled it, turned around, got the winch out, and just had to chop it a little bit. The kids were helping
us chop.
Yeah, that was fun. That's
the
character building.
Yeah.
Right? Good for them to like have some. It was a lot of fun. So now here we are at the campsite. You got to go down and sit down and relax now. Now that you've
Riverside.
set up. Isn't this awesome?
Yeah.
What do you think of this?
This is a beautiful location.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
And there's like, we've almost seen nobody up here all day.
Yeah.
Like it's been pretty.
Couple dirt bikes.
Yeah.
And I think one side by side.
When we were coming, it looked like there was a group, like a tour guide group guy.
Yep.
And he came down, he's like, dude, you must have some cojones to pull trailers down this road. He's like, I would never do that. And I was like, well, these are made for that. Yeah. That's what they're made for.
Sure.
So it was fun. It was pretty cool. Well, we should get to having a snack and hang out around the river and do a campfire later, right? Dinner?
100%, yeah.
What's for dinner? I heard.
So Amanda has a specialty spicy sausage pasta.
Oh.
It's an Italian family recipe. It's like a cream sauce, but it has crushed red tomatoes.
Okay.
So it has red tomatoes in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds so good.
It's very tasty.
I'm super excited.
It's a family favorite.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm actually pumped. We got to get a tour of your truck too at some point too.
Totally, yeah. Yeah, we can do a little walk around.
Yeah, that would be fun. Dinner?
Time for a snack.
Yeah, let's eat something and go chill.
That's good, really easy.
Okay, Patrick, so I've been having a good time with you. We've been having this.
I think we've been having a blast.
Yeah, we've been having some good chats just about life and philosophy and beliefs and
chopping down trees with the wrong tool.
With the wrong tool, yeah. We did not come prepared. This was a very last minute spare of the moment. Hey,
well, to be fair, I'm the full timer. I'm the one who should have at least an axe, and I don't.
You have a.
I have a hatchet. With chips in the blade.
You call it a miniature axe.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
A hatchet. No, but dinner's getting cooked right now.
Correct. Yeah, Amanda's making a wonderful dish. I'm confident you'll like it.
I'm so excited. But we wanted to I think we mentioned earlier that we're going to do a walk around on this truck.
Sure.
This truck is, first of all, safari,
so
red, what is this thing? You don't see these rolling around in America too much, do you?
So as far as I know, there are 30 Nissan Patrols, roughly, in the States.
In the United States,
yes.
30. That's not very many.
Fairly rare.
Yes.
There's more Corvette ZL1s rolling off the showroom floor.
Almost every car you can imagine. 30 is pretty.
Yeah. Everywhere else, so what this is a Nissan Patrol. This one says Safari. The Safari denotes the raised roof, so the bubble roof, more room. The reason they use the bubble roof on this one is because it was originally a fire truck. So imagine you're a fire truck guy in Japan. You're a firefighter.
Okay.
What do you wear?
A hat? You wear,
a helmet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You wear a helmet,
okay.
right?
That's
so
sense.
The fire departments in Japan, they spec their fire trucks, even the small ones. This would have been from a small Japanese village.
Okay.
They spec them with the bubble roof so that they have room for the helmet.
Okay.
It's a very practical reason why.
Makes perfect sense. This might be even more rare than even 30. I wonder how many Japanese fire truck.
I know of 2 others, and they're both in Canada.
They're not in the U.S. Yeah.
So this might be a one of one in
It's possible.
the United States of
yeah.
America.
Only a goofball like me
That is awesome.
would have this car.
Well, if you have this car, you got to make a comment because
Yes,
we want to know,
yes,
right?
yeah.
I'm sure people will make that comment anyway.
I'm sure.
So tell us, we want to get a tour of it, but I'm curious what this is on the door.
Okay, so typically a fire truck in Japan, just like a fire truck in the States, would say, you know, City of Ogden,
Yeah.
Utah.
Yeah.
This truck would have said that. It actually is still there. They just covered it up,
Okay.
right? So when we got it, I love the aesthetic though of the Japanese writing. So I actually had this decal made. It is our company name. It's just Rugged Destinations
Okay. So what you have up on the windshield?
in Japanese.
So Rugged Destinations.
Yeah.
Are you
yeah.
sure?
I've confirmed by a couple of Japanese
Okay.
reading and writing folks.
Okay. So
But yeah, this is everywhere else in the world. This would just be called a Nissan Patrol, which is everywhere else in the world: the Middle East, Asia, Australia, New Zealand, South America. This is the direct competitor to the Toyota Land Cruiser.
okay.
So this would be the direct competitor to the 79 or the 60 series Land Cruiser. In design, it's very similar. This one is all manual everything. Manual steering, manual transfer case, manual transmission, manual doors, manual windows.
Oh yes.
And that is a strong reason why I wanted specifically this spec.
You had this shipped from Japan. You purchased
I
this.
purchased this with my dollars in Japan, sight unseen, and it was shipped to us as a functional fire truck.
Oh wow.
So it had, the whole back was nothing like it is now. It had a water pump, hoses
for fire.
for fighting a fire. Yeah.
Okay. And you removed all that stuff.
We removed all that literally 2 days after we took possession of it.
Okay. So do you have like, did you document that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's on your Instagram.
It's on our YouTube channel
On
as
your
well.
YouTube channel,
Yeah,
okay.
there's an actual build series that shows the truck
That's-
as it originally was. And then
cool.
throughout the way, roughly every 6 months, we've done an update
Okay.
that kind of just shows people.
So if you want to see it, go to Rugged
Yeah,
Destinations.
if you want to see like the actual, what it looked like and how
I should have
it's
watched
grown
this
and
before.
developed.
That's so cool.
Yeah. This one is a gasoline engine, which
Okay.
is uncommon.
Yeah.
Typically,
normally
this would be a diesel.
Okay.
It's a 4.2 liter inline six, points ignition, no electronics of any kind, carbureted.
How many miles is on this thing? No,
So now it has 50,000 kilometers,
that's really low.
which is about what, 30,000 miles?
Really low mileage.
Yeah, and when we imported it, it only had 7,000 kilometers. So it had about 4,000 miles.
That's actually, well, no wonder why it was a running truck, a running fire truck.
It's pretty much brand new.
Yeah.
When we got, I mean, it still drives like a brand new truck.
Yeah, it drove really good. We scouted on that trail earlier together, and
It's not comfortable,
I didn't think it was uncomfortable.
but it's not, yeah, it's just not modern.
Yeah, is it?
It's leaf sprung. It's very, very rudimentary.
So,
I specifically wanted that though.
well, show me what you've done to it. I mean, running boards, did these come stock?
Those were stock.
Those were there
And
already.
what's amazing is those are very durable.
Those are steel, huh?
Yeah, they're steel and they're welded to the frame. I've actually pivoted the car off of those.
Those look,
Yeah.
that's actually, those are pretty nice. Those got some beef to them.
But the stuff that we've done, so we put a rack
Okay.
up on the top.
Front runner.
Front runner, these are Discovery 2 risers.
Okay.
And then because of the roof, I even had to add another inch to make it work.
You put some spacer up there.
Because the roof is very tall. We run a little box up there. That's our spare pantry. So dry goods, extra food, all goes up there. And then I guess if we move our way around,
So what type of tires are you running? Stock, not? This looks aftermarket.
these are definitely not stock. These are the Firestone XTs. Cross train, so it's kind of a mix between all terrain and mud terrain. A good hybrid tire for us. We drive in a lot of different conditions. Anything from today we were doing rocks and gravel.
Yeah.
This last winter when we were in Baja, we're almost exclusively on sand. This tire has been awesome. It works really, really well. It's the jack of all trades.
Yeah, it
It's
looks
not
like it-
really good at anything,
Yeah.
but it's pretty good at almost everything.
Yeah, a lot of highway driving, that looks like a good tire, but it's got some good tread.
Sure.
And it's got good spacing, so I could see it gripping well in like mud and sand situations. So,
well, and this is roughly a 34-inch tire.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
It's a metric, but what I did was made sure, because we don't really have aftermarket suspension on here yet, we don't have much up travel. We don't have much flex.
Yeah.
So what we did was just went with the biggest tire that we could fit and left the car low. Okay. So the goal was to just leave the center of gravity low, but have a large tire.
Yeah.
So now it, like even in Moab, we were able to climb rock shelves without issue just because the tire is large, truck is low, but it's still, the wheelbase is short because it was originally an SUV, not a pickup truck.
So then 4-wheel drive, high and low.
4-wheel drive, 3-speed transfer case. So 2-wheel drive, 2 high, 2 low, or 4 high, 4 low.
Okay. You're not running like any type of lockers or anything on it?
No lockers.
Okay.
Yep. The problem with introducing lockers, in my opinion, would be starting to break stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Starting to break CVs. It is a solid front axle, solid rear axle, which to me, for like a long distance remote travel vehicle, it's just a requirement.
Yeah.
I have to have it. And then a quick note, the reason we went with gas on the engine is because after traveling in remote areas in North America, we have found that diesel is much harder to find than gas. So for us, it makes more sense to have a gasoline engine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
On the front, if you look right here, there's a 2-inch section.
Yeah.
That this bumper is actually originally for a 76 series Land Cruiser.
Okay.
The Land Cruiser is slightly more narrow. So we actually cut the bumper all the way down, spread it out, rigged it onto the truck, made these custom frame, those integrate right into the frame stubs.
Okay.
And then welded in extra material.
There you go. You come from a technical background, right?
I was a mechanic for 16 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do a lot of the work on this?
Pretty much everything on the truck I have done.
Okay.
As far as installs, when we get to the back, there's a lot of craftsmanship that I'm not capable of. So we'll discuss that in a minute.
Okay, I'm excited for that.
LP6 Pros on the front from Baja Designs. I have been using BD lights for a long time, and they're just my favorite by a long shot. Extra light is super important, especially when you're remote.
In Mexico.
Especially in Mexico. Yeah.
Not a lot of light posts down in Baja.
No. And then obviously we're running GMRS.
Yeah.
So we got a kind of a mid-size bull bar antenna.
That's a good antenna.
It's very durable.
Like,
yeah.
Little one that sticks on the roof.
And then on the interior is where a lot of the shortcomings were. The truck was not comfortable from the factory. Aftermarket seats from PRP, they were nice enough to put our logo on them, which is pretty awesome. We really cool. Really appreciate that.
The RD, Rugged Destinations, that's very cool.
And then the truck actually didn't come with a center console at all.
That looks like an old, what is that, an old Jeep?
I think it was designed for the Jeep CJ.
Okay.
This is by Tuffy. So they've been making center consoles for a long time, right?
Yeah.
And it fits perfect. It's like an 8-inch wide.
That's so funny.
It's locking, so like you can have. When we were in Mexico, we put our passports and everything in there. But yeah,
my brother's at a Jeep fanatic, owns like stuff from all the way to the Willys, and
yeah,
I've seen that.
Probably seen those.
I've seen that. So
we still do not have a stereo in this car. It came with no stereo.
Okay.
We have not bothered to install one.
Now I do see you got your AirPods down there.
AirPods sometimes, and then also we have a Bluetooth speaker that will listen to Audible.
Okay, there you go. There you just throw your Audible up on the speaker.
Yep. And then we're running like the RAM mounts up there because once again, we have no sat nav entertainment system of any kind. So being able to have your phone up there is pretty important.
It's still in kilometers.
Yeah, I've gotten
got-
pretty dang good at converting kilometers to miles.
Your blinkers are opposite sides.
Opposite. That people always ask, what is it like driving a right-hand drive vehicle?
Yeah.
The shifting, piece of cake, no big deal. As long as you know how to roughly drive a manual, not hard. The pedals are still in the same orientation.
Okay.
So clutch and gas and all that is all the same.
That makes sense.
The biggest dilemma is learning to run the blinkers,
Instead of
turn signals
windshield
on the
wipers.
right. Yes.
Yes.
And so for many months after we bought this, I would pull up to a stoplight, go right, and I would turn the windshield wipers on, and it would scare me.
Yeah.
Every time. It would like tear. I would like jump.
I've traveled to other countries, same thing. I'm like, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be easy, and I go to turn. I'm like, why are the windshield wipers turning on? I'm like, it's trippy for a while. So.
I still mess it up sometimes, especially our other truck is a Jeep Gladiator.
Yeah.
So obviously normal left-hand drive, everything, and I will get into that truck and then mess it up for a while and then get used to it, and then I'll switch to this truck and it's
mess it up with this one for a little while. That's so fun.
Yeah, and then as we get back here, you can see this is where the truck takes a huge shift. I mean, it goes from being a Nissan Patrol to being what is essentially a stateside Australian ute.
Yeah, this is like totally custom.
Yeah, so this is a flatbed and then a canopy, and everything you see here above this line is all attached actually to the canopy. What's cool about the ute is these stake points, I could lift this canopy right off, undo 4 bolts.
Underneath,
and I have a flatbed.
Okay. Yeah.
And the reason the Australians came up with this idea is because somebody would be a tradesman. So during the week, they're an electrician or a carpenter. They would build a canopy with all their tools in it. And then on the weekend, when they want to go camping, they lift the work canopy off and they drop their fun canopy on. So one truck, two purposes, right?
Okay, yeah.
And obviously you get these sweet.
You know, that's how the RV industry started? Did you know that? Like Ford Model Ts and stuff?
Yeah.
The very first guys to build RVs.
Traveling salesmen.
Yeah, all they did is they actually just unbolted the body of the Model T.
Yep.
Pull it off, put it in their garage, and then they bolt on an actual camper.
Yeah.
I thought that was so fascinating. And those were like the first motor homes, right?
Yeah.
RVs. So it's kind of like the same concept.
It's pretty much the same idea. I have a huge amount of respect for the Australians, especially when it comes to their off-road prowess. And they're really great craftsmen. They build cool stuff.
Yeah.
And so I think that this philosophy is really great. I don't have a tradesman box.
Yeah.
But it totally makes sense that you could then own one truck.
Yeah.
That could do everything.
Yeah.
It could be your play and work.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got cool toolboxes. As we move around back, fire extinguisher.
Okay.
Big proponent.
Yeah.
Big proponent of having a fire extinguisher. I worked in shops. I've watched cars burn down. And then obviously extra fuel. This, just a little pro tip, jiggle siphon.
Okay.
I have not had to pick these jerry cans up in years because you just jiggle siphon right into your tank.
Okay.
From somebody who's dealing with it every day, in and out.
What's your fuel tank size on the actual?
It's pretty awful. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a strong 15 gallons.
Wow. No wonder why it only had 7,000 miles.
So you have to have this, and then that's probably just a good side note on importing a gray market car.
Yeah.
Getting parts for, especially aftermarket parts, for a gray market car is super challenging.
Okay.
So I desperately need an upgraded, like, they make 35-gallon tanks for the Patrol for this model in Australia.
Okay.
So like getting,
get a connection.
air freighting some parts here is in the future.
Yeah.
Definitely spendy, but in the future. Real off-road jack.
Yeah.
Having a legitimate jack
That's awesome.
is huge. I carried farm jacks for years.
Yeah.
They're dangerous and they kind of scare me. I've almost taken limbs off with them before. So I prefer to have just a rolling jack.
I sometimes bring a rolling jack, but it's not that cool off-road one. It's just one from the shop.
Sure, as long as it's tall enough to reach your axle, that's all you need.
No, I mean, it's one of these, but it's a shopped one.
Okay.
Right? And yeah, when we came out here with the Vaughn and we had 3 blowouts, I was like, I'm so happy I have this.
Yeah.
We were like, just really easy.
spare tire, and then spare tire also doubles as dog kennel storage.
Okay.
So this is our dog kennel for our dog.
Yeah, I was curious what that
Yeah.
was. So it looked like.
Big trundle tray. So you got a lot of storage.
So it's sealed really well, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't get any dust inside of there.
Clean in here.
Yeah.
And like you can look around the edges, it's dusty everywhere.
Yeah, it's got a big seal. I know that this whole tray and canopy was built by Ralph at Summit Expedition Trucks, which is a Canadian company. He's actually in Alberta.
Okay.
Way up north, like almost to the oil sands.
Okay. This is half full.
Yeah.
And you guys like full time in this. That's pretty impressive.
Well, some of the stuff we took out, right? Like Violet's dog bowl goes here, right? So there's some stuff that's not here. Some runoff tools. I've got an oil filter. So there's some stuff that's over there, but
I'm still pretty impressed.
We're space efficient.
Yeah,
you have to
very
be.
much so.
You have to be.
This looks really good quality, isn't it? The guy in Canada is doing
the tray and canopy is crazy good quality. And then this portion here, this is all new actually. This system has only been in here for maybe 2 months.
Okay.
And this was built by Brad at B3 Customs. He's down in San Diego, like Southern California.
Okay.
He typically builds drawer systems for the backs of SUVs.
Okay.
That's kind of his gig. I approached him and like kind of challenged him to like, hey, can we
make something,
build something for this? Because before this, we had the fridge in here, but we were just using boxes, just bins stacked.
Okay.
Which
this is way nicer.
Living through Baja this winter with just bins, I don't care if I ever see a storage bin ever again. Like I don't want to having to like yard the whole thing just to get one deal. And stuff like having a table.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's huge.
That's a cool, and it comes out pretty far.
Yeah. Up here.
Okay.
So because the drawer is so high, he came up with this idea to do a spine down the middle. This is really like cool. Exactly like a pantry in your house, right? Sure. It's pretty much the same thing. And then we got more,
This is, I love this carpeted stuff too.
Totally.
It feels such good quality.
What's wild to keep in mind with this is Brad built all of this in like 4 days.
Oh, wow.
Custom from inception of like thinking it in his mind to building it. Yeah. He had never touched anything like this before. And like he totally nailed it.
What is this? Oh.
So this is extra kitchen storage. So we've got pots, pans, kettle, that kind of stuff. It's hard to see all the stuff up front here, but this is, because it's center line of the vehicle, we did all of our battery system.
Your electronics.
So the batteries are actually on the other side. We have two 200 amp hour batteries, lithium, slim lines. So we got 400 amp hours of lithium on board.
You got an inverter and everything too?
3K inverter.
Okay.
So we can run induction, like no problem. And then a multi-process DC to DC. So it does NPPT for solar, DC to DC for charging from the vehicle's alternator, and then it also does shore power.
Yeah, and you got like tons and tons of 12 volt plugs.
Lots of plugs, lots of 12 volt.
You got your monitor here.
Yeah.
It tells you your battery life. That is very cool.
Yep.
That is absolutely. You have light in here?
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
We have white and red.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's inside too.
Yep, it goes inside.
That is very cool.
Yeah, so you can always see when you're trying to access a drawer or get to stuff.
What's this usually?
Down this is all air down tools.
Okay.
Like this is all recovery and equipment.
Perfect.
The other side is all tools.
Yeah, there you go.
I carry a lot of tools. Knock on wood, have not had to use the tools to fix my truck. But I have fixed a bunch of other people's trucks.
Okay, there you go.
So I've been able to utilize my mechanical abilities.
That's awesome.
On the road. And then up top, we're running this is the brand new, like this is the first shipment of these ever in the States. These come from Germany. This is the Roof Space 4. So it's their 4-person tent. A really, really awesome feature of this thing is that both sides, there's a big zipper that goes all the way around, big horseshoe zipper. and the walls come down. They call it pano mode. And you can like take a chair and sit in your tent and watch the sunset.
Okay.
Like completely open. I mean, it's just open air. So it kind of turns into a deck,
Okay.
like a pseudo deck. And then I'll lift this up. We have to lift this one up to open this one. And then,
oh wow.
so this is all bulk storage. Like
This is massive.
that's where our chairs, table, tent ladder, a lot of big stuff goes up there. We have this is our tech drawer. So it's full of like drones, cameras.
Okay.
This is kind of our work drawer. And then this one here is our closets.
Closets. Okay.
So as you can see, like,
Clothing and shoes. And,
so this right here, and this is my wife's makeup bag.
okay.
This one is my closet. This here and this tall
Yeah.
is all the clothes that I have in the world. So you just learn to be very okay with wearing like the same shirt many times over.
Me too. This is it. Yeah. I'm always wearing the same shirt. I have a lot of these shirts, so
Sure.
I have multiple.
So yeah, and shoes. I'm wearing sandals right now. I have a pair of shoes. Everybody in the car only gets 2 pair of shoes.
Okay.
So you better really like
Really like
whatever pair of shoes you bring.
So cool.
So that, it's interesting a lot of times for people that this space
Entire.
is our entire closet for a family of 4.
It just shows that you don't need as much as.
It's
Stuff
what's
is
hard
big.
because we didn't always live this way, right?
Yeah.
We owned a home, lived in a house,
Yeah.
had all of the things, right?
The stuff.
And we just found that when we weren't in our home and we were traveling, we were happier.
Yeah.
And so eventually one day we were like,
Wow.
well, should we like live in the house or should we go do what makes us happy, right? It's like a hard
Yeah.
decision to make, but it made a lot of sense.
Very inspiring.
We have another big,
like work
table space.
Yeah. I guess you could work computer, huh?
exactly. This is where I edit. A
Okay.
lot of times this is where I edit.
Okay. You know, it's funny, like we traveled, we went somewhere for about a month, and I remember coming back and I'm like, everything I've needed and wanted, it was in the suitcase. I'm like, why do I have so much crap in this house, right?
Sure.
This is really cool. It's inspiring, I think.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. When we started this company, right, which is like the business side is that we're professional photographers. So we make a living by companies hiring us to
Yeah.
usually make marketing assets, typically. When we set out to do this, the goal was, one, to earn ourselves freedom so that we could be free.
Yeah.
We could be our own boss. We could live, work, play,
Yeah.
breathe where we want to and not be told like, well, you have to be on Monday, you better be here at 5 a.m., right? Like,
Yeah.
I was very done with that part. And then 2, the second goal was to inspire families to go just outside.
Yeah.
And our thought was, if we can travel to the Arctic Ocean in a car as a family of 4, then any family,
Yeah.
and I mean any family, it doesn't matter makeup or socioeconomic status or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They can come to a beautiful place like this and spend time together.
This is
Even
free.
if it's for 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Or like we just had a holiday weekend. Maybe people could get out for 3 days and go unplug and be with their family members. And I think that has translated well.
Yeah.
I think that folks have seen like, hey, if we can live in this all the time, then anybody can go spend some time outside.
Yeah, yeah, and explore and adventure, and I think it heals your body and soul to go outside and be in nature.
Yeah.
And in a world where everything is just so busy, so fast, everybody's connected, bombarded. I mean, we were talking about social media, right? And I'm like, it's like this machine where you just get on there and compare and are jealous, and just like, you sometimes just got to get disconnected and go outside and camp and be with the people you love. This is cool. This is when we met down in Flagstaff. That's what really impressed me about you guys. I could sense a a sincereness about caring. Like what you cared is to try to get people to actually go out and be with the people they love in nature. And I think that's very important, personally.
Yeah. Well, I know growing up, I didn't spend a lot of time with my family, and it was because of a lot of choices that I made. And that negatively affected the way that I saw the world. It like gave me the impression that the world doesn't care and the world like is cruel or unfair, right? When Amanda and I got married and started having kids, we both realized we had our own childhood things, right? Traumas, all that. And we realized we didn't want to induce the same things into our kids. And so we set out to use as much intention as possible to like, what can we do to be the best parents possible? Like how can we change up the cycle, like however you want to state it, right? Like not do the same things. I think there's a lot of value in just being present, spending time together. I mean, I know we talked about earlier how kids really don't care what you do. They just want to do it with you.
They want to be with you.
You were saying you went to Paris or Rome. And your daughter just wanted to go to a playground. You're like, we could have done this at the elementary school down the street.
We could have done that in Utah. We didn't need to spend all the money. And we should get done with this tour and we should go and eat some dinner and go sit by the campfire and hang out. Right?
Yeah.
Because that's why we're here, is to do exactly what you're saying, right?
Exactly.
So
let's go eat.
Yeah, let's go eat.
The goods. Look at that. Oh, that looks so good.
Okay, so we are packing up. We had breakfast this morning. It's been pretty fun. It was really cool to take these guys out. They got to set up the Robson and we packed it all down. It was smooth. We have footage of that, so you'll be able to see that. But we wanted to kind of get these guys using, because they're living out of their truck, which is crazy. Like, it's pretty awesome. Like, unbelievable what they're doing. I just think it's such an awesome, it's kind of like, I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. They're like pioneers in doing something unique that not a lot of people are. I know there are a lot of families doing it, but it's very cool. But we were kind of like, you guys got to try the trailer experience. And she was like, oh my gosh, cooking and using the sink, it's so convenient. So I think they had a fun time. I hope they enjoyed themselves. Utah is insane. It's beautiful. One of the most beautiful places in the world. I don't like to say that on camera too often because I don't want people to know, but we're all getting packed up, getting ready to head out, back down the trail. So it's gonna be a long day down the trail, but we're gonna go say our goodbyes. Okay, last day. This was fun, right? You guys enjoy yourself?
2 day, 1 night.
Yeah.
What a good time though.
It was fun. Good food too, good company.
Thank you. Yeah, by the way, these guys cook for us.
It was really good.
Bless your heart, they're doing that, feeding the crew.
Yeah, Italian, sausage, spicy, pasta. It was super good.
Good. That's great.
Comfort food for camping.
Oh, that's what you need. How do you like cooking on that the MDC kitchen versus your setup?
It's going to be hard to go back to our setup, is the reality. It was so easy. The layout is perfect. It's everything we don't have.
Yeah, it is.
Sink.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
That's a big difference.
It does have hot water too. If you turn it all the way up.
That makes all the difference.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Oh.
We really appreciate you guys having us out. I know I told you once already, like, we're super grateful
to
get to come out and play. You guys showed us a beautiful campsite, a wonderful drive yesterday. It was a total blast. We really enjoyed it.
Well, thanks. Yeah, it's fun. I like showing. It's funny is because like our customers that buy trailers from us, we call them roamers, right? And we do these roamer adventures and a roamer rally. And she's always jokes. She's like, Shane, I think you're like a closet travel agent.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, that's probably like, should be your.
Just come out of the closet.
Yeah, right? So I actually like touring people.
That's great.
It's kind of like one of my things that I love to like.
Well,
check
I
this
think
out.
we need to get linked up on one of your Roma adventures.
That would be
I think
fun.
that would be a good.
Oh, that
I
would
think
be
that'd be
fun.
Hang out with a bunch of other like-minded folks.
Yeah, that would be.
You guys for sure would enjoy it.
Yeah,
if you
and
did,
you're
yeah.
welcome to come. So we just gotta make the time. But you guys are, tell us what the next big adventure that you guys are heading
so
on.
the road takes us north toward Montana, and we're gonna go hang out in Darby for a week and fly fish and have a wonderful time.
Okay.
Nice.
And then beyond that, for the rest of the summer, you
And then
got
we're
it?
headed. We have a couple of shows in Washington and Oregon.
Okay.
And then after that, we're making our way back up to Alaska with some
Okay.
friends. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we get to watch our friends finish the Pan American Highway.
Oh, wow.
So they will have driven the entire continent, all of the Americas at that point.
That is so
Wow.
fun.
Yeah.
That is one of my to-do list items.
Let's make it a Roma adventure.
Oh,
Let's do the whole
yeah.
Pan Am.
Oh, yeah, that would be.
That falls on me.
Wait, the whole thing is
think
South
it's so
America to
different.
North America?
You can go either direction. You can go northbound to southbound.
Well, you got the Spanish
I do.
side down south. I got the English side up north.
We've been
So do
lucky-
you. So do you.
We've
But
been lucky to
can
meet
get
a lot of
both.
people who live throughout kind of the route. And so we already have a Rolodex of contacts
oh,
that
really?
Yeah.
have said we've been invited to a coffee farm in Colombia.
Oh, wow.
Like just some amazing places that
That
are
is-
already just waiting.
That is super cool. That is
sounds
very.
fun.
That's a dream. So, well, it's been a pleasure. You know,
Very nice meeting you guys.
Yeah.
Me
This
too.
is the
Guys
first
hanging
time I
out.
met you, so yeah.
yeah, it's
Great.
been fun, and your boys are just so cool and well behaved, making
We hope
fires
so.
too. They've made all the fires.
They're very self-sufficient.
Yeah, I was like super surprised. And then he's like, this morning I came out and he's like, yeah, I've been up for 3 hours, lit the fire. He's like, I'm hungry. You have eggs? I want to make a fried egg, right? And I was like, a 10-year-old, right? Like that's 9, 10, right? Most kids can't do stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, they need
We
mom
call,
to.
we call it investment in your children.
Yeah.
We've started from very young. It takes 10 times longer to start a fire when they're 5 years old.
Oh yeah.
But now that he's 10 and we
got it.
invested the time, he's got it dialed. I haven't lit a fire in a
Well,
couple of years.
Yeah, we were doing the walk around, and all of a sudden I'm like smelling. I'm like, somebody started a fire, and all the guys are right here. I'm like, who's starting a fire, right?
He even gave me a lighter because he's like, you need it because yours don't work.
Oh, he's making sure you're prepared.
Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's awesome. Well, it's been super fun. Once again, thanks. You guys, if you want to check out their stuff, Instagram is your main platform, right?
Definitely. Yeah. We have a couple of adventure films on YouTube. That's kind of what we focus on YouTube. But then we post on Instagram multiple times a day.
Yeah.
Plus stories every day. So
Yeah.
that's if people want to follow along, probably at Rugged Destinations on Instagram is where to see us.
That's awesome. Yeah. So jump on there, check them out. It's really fun. The video stuff, we found you guys on the YouTube first, and incredible, spectacular stuff that you guys do.
Thank
just
you. Thank you.
cinematic, beautiful, the storytelling, like it's I think it's world class, you know, so we're excited
really
to be hanging
appreciate
out. So, well, awesome. Thank you guys, and we'll see you again in the
Yeah.
future, right?
Yep.
Cheers. Thanks
Cheers.
for watching, guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Cool.
That's a wrap.